kilo.
Coming up next, Dragon Ball Z. Then at 5, it's Rugrats
On YTV.
While escaping from Piccolo, Gohan had to stage another escape to stay alive on the last episode of Dragon Ball Z. The feisty warrior built his own boat for the next leg of the journey, only to find himself caught in a raging tempest. Washed ashore, Gohan was taken in by some orphans who were surviving together on their own. But when the state welfare workers arrived, it was every man for himself. Gohan fought for his friend's liberty, but Piccolo, the orphan group's leader, preferred that the children be taken to the home. Now Gohan was close to his home, but planet Earth needs his help to fight against the oncoming Saiyans. So for Gohan, it was back into the wilderness and back to Piccolo. On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, Goku makes it to the end of Snake Way, and Piccolo's fight training turns into a fight for dear life when Gohan manages to get another glimpse of the full moon on Dragon Ball Z.
Do any
Dragon Ball Z. On the last episode of Dragon Ball Z, Gohan began his fight training under Piccolo's tutelage. Piccolo gave the feisty little warrior a few lessons on how to take the heat when the pressure's on. Meanwhile, up on Korin Tower, the warriors training under Kami entered a special room, a room which enabled them to visit the past.
Just look around until we find them, huh? What do you say?
And it turned out to be a past they'll never forget. It appeared to be lights out for Yamcha, Tien, and the others. That is, until the relieved warriors found themselves back in the same room they started in, and in one piece. Join us next time on Dragon Ball Z as Goku continues his training under the mystical King Kai and Gohan trains under a more intense program. Don't miss the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.